What's up, guys? We just wrapped up door dashing. I apologize for the light in advance. We're literally driving at 3 o'clock in the morning, so we're using her cell phone flashlight for our lighting.
We're telling ghost stories, don't lie to them.
Ooh, spooky stories. But I thought I would interview my wife again and just kind of get an update.
Oh, we're doing that kind of interview?
On just how she's feeling and things that have been going on for her. Alright, so, would you like to say hi to my wonderful peoples?
Hi.
Quite the introduction. Alright, so the last time we did an interview, you had been clean for, I think, 4 months is what it was at that point. Now here we are, about 2 months later. What do you feel has been the biggest challenge in remaining clean and dealing with life's adversities?
Dealing with my emotions, dealing with stress, stress in our relationship, disagreements that we may have.
There's a lot of those because I'm a fucking asshole.
He's not kidding, he is an asshole. Dealing with not being able to control things because I'm kind of a control freak, and he'll agree with me. I can like to control everything. And not having things happen in the time frame that I had planned them to happen or thought they would happen, and this whole COVID thing has fucked everything all the way up. I don't know, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. I guess frustration, I'll use that word, of not being able to see the kids because of this whole virus thing. And just dealing with a lot of the aftermath of my decisions and actions and how they affected other people, because I know how they affected me, and didn't really care at the time how they affected anybody else because it was all about me, and still trying to deal with those habits and the habits and I don't know, routines, I guess, that I had, or the ways of dealing things, like how I dealt with things. Like, I don't know what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm trying to say.
I think they do too. So, looking at where things are at right now, what are you most excited about in the future?
Getting our house.
It is a fucking cute house.
It's so cute. I love it. I'm so excited.
We're gonna have to find a way to cover that one pipe.
What pipe?
The pipe in the living room. Like that little, 2-foot wider pipe or whatever it is.
That's like by the ceiling. I'm really not worried about that. I'll find some clever way to decorate.
So.
Yeah, definitely our house, because I'm tired of living in a hotel. And it'll be nice to have my own space and my own things and the pictures of our kids on the wall again, and being able to decorate their rooms for them, and being able to use my own washer and dryer and not have to pay somebody to use theirs.
So.
And to be able to cook real food again. I'm so tired of eating shit out of a microwave.
What do you think has been the biggest surprise since you've gotten out of jail?
In regards to what?
Just like, in your head, everybody always thinks like, oh, everything will be this way and whatever. What do you think? Either the biggest surprise or the biggest disappointment, the biggest not living up to what you thought it would be?
Well, I don't know. I guess like when I was in jail, I had this like time frame set in my head that I'm gonna get out, and this is gonna happen, and this is gonna happen, and this is gonna happen. We're gonna have a place in like a month, or okay, like a month and a half.
Thanks a lot, COVID.
And I mean, we probably could have. However, we did take our trip to Boston. We spent a lot of money there.
We did go to Boston.
But it was the best trip of my life, so I don't have any regrets. And I don't know, I guess like I just thought things would come together more quickly, and they didn't because of this whole virus thing. And then I don't know, like I guess I'm covering it because it's like in my face when I drive. I did not think that I would lose as many people as I have in such a short amount of time. Because, you know, like, we lost Joey the day after I got out. We lost Janine a few days after that, and that one was a tough one. And then we lost Andy 2 weeks later. And then, a week ago tomorrow, we lost pretty much one of my best friends, Kendall. So
4 young people. Sadly, every single one of them was a drug overdose.
So, I mean, and that's not including the other people that we like Joanne, like her brother,
like
you know,
on the fringes.
right, like people that we know, like they've lost people. But I don't know. It's just I didn't expect shit to be that hard and hit like that because I mean nobody ever died when I was using. Nobody. And then, I mean, I've been out, actually, it's 2 months yesterday. I think, what's today, the 22nd?
Yeah.
Yeah, so 2 months yesterday. And, you know, we've lost 4 people. And, I don't know, I did not expect it to be that way. But, I mean, I didn't expect it to be rainbows and butterflies, but I didn't expect that. And I don't know, I guess I expected to see the kids a lot more than what we are. I didn't expect your Dana job. That's for damn sure. That was a pleasant surprise.
Big boy job.
That was a pleasant surprise, and I don't know, took a lot of like stress off of me having to like whatever. But then obviously the COVID thing happened. But now we're doing the DoorDash life.
Making a lot of money doing that shit.
Yeah, but which is kind of nice because we basically work for ourselves and work whenever the fuck we want. So that's kind of nice. But I don't know.
Looking into the future, where do you see ourselves in 1 month time?
Well, obviously moved in because we're moving in next Friday, hopefully. The 1st. Friday, hopefully. We can get the keys that morning and sleep there that night because I'm not paying another fucking night at a hotel. I don't care if I have to sleep on the floor on a blanket. I will sleep in that house on the 1st as long as everything goes to plan. And then a month from now, hopefully we're having visits again with the kids. We will be halfway through our parenting class, so that's another thing CSB can kiss my fucking ass about.
If you guys can't tell, we got a lot of pent-up frustration with children's services here.
Biggest joke ever.
A lot of things we could have done already, but it continues to get delayed by them.
Yep.
Paperwork, bureaucratic bullshit, the politics behind it, our caseworker being a fucking joke.
Yeah.
And the funniest thing I found in dealing with him is everybody that knows me knows like I'm firmly against any kind of racism, and he tried to tell me that I didn't want to go through this program because it's geared primarily for African Americans. Bro, I was in the Montreal newspaper for anti-racism work. Montreal. People in a fucking other country know how firmly I'm against racism. If you go to Google right now and you Google Boston Bruins #StopTheIgnorance, PK Subban, you're going to see my picture. And you're gonna see it in a lot of foreign languages. That's the angle he chose to take. So if that tells you the level of dipshit that we're dealing with, like and keep in mind, he is a black man. If I was really racist, I would have kicked you off our case and requested a new caseworker, Samuel. Anyway.
What was the question again? Oh, in the future.
Month 10.
Yeah, moved into the house, halfway done with my parents' class, the assessment being done, which I could have already had fucking done a month ago, but I'm waiting on their paperwork again. But my assessment done, class is almost done, moved into the house. You're back to work, because you're going back to work in like a week from Tuesday, which will be exciting.
Thank fucking God.
And then we'll both be having Big Boy Bunny.
Big Boy Bunny.
And I don't know, just being a step closer. Tell me I can't do it now.
Any last things you want to say to the people or to the world? Because we're already at 11 minutes in this video, so. No?
I don't think so. Anything I have is kind of random and off the wall and not pertaining to this video.
That's fine.
No.
One last quote for the people.
Don't give up before the miracle happens.
Pretty firm advice. Appreciate you guys tuning in. I just wanted Stephanie to make a video more than anything. I want her to be more involved. To anybody out there struggling or feeling hopeless or like shit's never gonna go right.
Oh, I'm doing the speed limit. I'm good. Yeah, cover that light.
Cop right there. But I just wanted, I know I was just narrating. I just wanted to say that an epic comeback cannot possibly happen without falling behind first. So you have to fall behind. You have to get punched in the mouth. And life has a funny way of punching you right in the mouth. Me and my wife took one hell of a shot. But I think also it's gonna, in the end, make us better people. Because losing everything allowed us to realize, like, what we had, if that makes sense. So, with that said, I'll leave you guys with that.
I bid you adieu.
She bids you adieu. And I appreciate you tuning in. Kaiser.
Tag you're it.
Tag you're it, homeboy.